Hello, this is Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts. Welcome to my channel. So, I'm going to show you my craft room. And don't be shocked, but I'm shocked every time I open the door. So this is a bunch of old quilts I have and some new ones, but mostly old quilts. Okay, you ready? Okay, here it is. So let's talk about this. Where should I start? Well, that's Christmas. So that'll be easy. So you can see I need to clean up after Christmas because, well, you know how it is getting out all your Christmas supplies. It's a little bit scary after Christmas. So let's just start over here where it's pleasant. That's that envelope thing I made. I never got it mailed out, which is too bad. But that's the way it goes. So, let's talk about this. So you can see I need to reorganize. Now, all of these games and things, except for that typewriter, boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes over there, these are going to my daughter. My daughter and son's dad passed away, and so they're dealing with some of the things in his estate, and these are some of the things that brought a lot of memories for my daughter. When they played Nerf and when they played games, and there's a box full of things that were her grandmother's because my ex shared a home with his mother. And so anyway, that's a lot of memories there for my daughter, and she didn't have room in the second suitcase I sent home with her to take everything with her. She took a lot of stuff. Grandma, her grandma, collected antiques and stuff and fabrics. Lots of fabrics, beautiful old fabrics. Oh, so pretty. They're so vintage. And so she gathered up things that she wanted that were memories for her. And she couldn't take it all home, so now I get to mail it to her. And there's a lot of empty boxes that will go to Goodwill, or not Goodwill, but we take things to what's called Teen Challenge. So, anyway, this for me, though, although it's lovely for my children, for me, well, I've been remarried for 40 years now. And so this stuff is kind of creates an energy that I don't, that doesn't feel good to me. Um, and it's not so much this kind of stuff. That typewriter is my son's. He's letting me borrow it. But I haven't gotten creative with it yet. It's an oldie. It's very cute. Anyway, it creates an energy for me that I don't enjoy. So let me just put it that way. I need to get this stuff mailed off to her so I can have my craft room back. A lot of this stuff is it's just stuff. It's memories for her. So, and I'm glad she has good memories with her dad. But here is a portion of her dad right here. He was cremated, and each of them have a little jar of his ashes, and then my son has the bigger one as well that they're going to take up on the mountain, and a place called Chandler Mountain, and lay him to rest up there with his ashes. So there's a bunch of stuff in there. Here's a box. Here's a box. I don't know what's under this. Another box. So this is something my husband's present came in, and I will put these things in here, and then I'll have to cut the box down and make a new top for it. But that's easy. We know how to do that kind of thing since we're paper workers. So today my plan is to get all of this extra into there, and I'll put the ashes in a different box. I think I can send UPS okay, but I might have to have a death certificate with it and the cremation certificate. I'm not sure how UPS does it. But this box that I'm showing you right here, believe it or not, all these years my ex kept this box, and it is full of all the letters we sent to one another over the years. And there it is. So I have all of that to shred. I don't want to reread any of it. I don't want to save any of it for the kids. These are letters that go clear back to high school days. Junior high, or not junior high, but my junior year in high school. And yeah, there it is. It's all in writing. So that and the ashes really need to move on to where they belong, because I need them to go home and be with my daughter. My son has his stuff. He lives nearby, about, I don't know, 40 minutes away maybe. So the rest of this is Christmas. And this will be easy. I just have to put it in its boxes down there. That is a box of extra ephemera I have. This is all Christmas, so it gets put into Christmas boxes once I can open that cabinet door over there. And then down here, that's where all the Christmas boxes go. Right there. And then there's some empty spots underneath there that some of the stuff goes in, and then some of the ephemera stuff goes over there. So that part's easy, but first I have to clean up all of this and get this taken care of. And then my mojo will start feeling mojoven, moving, whatever we want to call it. We can make up our own words here. So this, though, I do want to show you. Ugh. The kids grabbed this for me. Look at this. Sears and Roebuck, 1903 catalog. And then there's an old Mother Earth. And then there's a newer Sears, 1992. Let's see what the 1907 looks like. Sorry, I'm wiggling you around here. Oh, let's see. Oh. This Mother Earth only cost $2 at the time. I don't know what year it is. Special homemade cheese fold out. Build your own house. So anyway, this looks like a good ephemera piece, doesn't it? Look, we can talk about cows. There's old ads. Oh, nice green paper. So kind of neat old subscription things. Oh, spring of 76. So there we go. There's an old paper. The honey trip. Oh, wouldn't this be a nice piece to use in a journal? We could get rid of that feedback on, and then we just have the honey trip, and we could have a journal. Cool. And there's some nice honey recipes. So there's that. But I want to see this. The top's been recovered with a very easy to take off paper. Richard Warren Sears, founder. Sorry, I'm a little wiggly here. I'm holding with one hand. Oh, look at that. This is a book that is in prime condition. Look at that. The pages aren't even yellowed. It is splitting there a little bit. But look at that. It is in absolute prime condition. Oh, look at that. I have one of these in my house. It's a very old Victorian style. It's beautiful. I love it. Mattresses. Rubber hose. There we go. That's how we want to cook. Knives and silverware. Oh, boots. We need boots. They probably made them too thin in those days. Oh, look here. Nice little additions to journals. Hair and feathers. What's this? Exceptionally attractive case. Only $3.79. Nice. So, don't pay retail prices for clothing. Look at this clothing. How'd you like to have your husband dress up like that every day? I'm going to work, hon. See you later. Look at that. Only $10.47. Railroad and Grand Army men's suits, all in wool, navy blue uniform cloth, and your choice of these two styles. So anyway, as you can see, it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful paper. Catalog. And I'm glad they grabbed it for me. Because, you know me and catalogs. I love my oldies. So that's that. And then, of course, the new one down here. Not new, but the 1992. Nylons. Excuse me for showing that. Girls with boxing gloves. Shoes. Look at that. We can get an engine in here. Tires. Men's stuff. Maybe some women's stuff. Sinks. Oh, pretty chandeliers. We could use that kind of stuff in journals. Furnace mount air cleaners. Looks like a computer, doesn't it? Dog kennels and bird kennels. Cameras. Furniture. So we ought to be able to find something to use in there. Curtains. Of course, we could use curtains. Oh, baby stuff. Oh, my goodness. So, anyway, that is where I am at right now. I have all these I didn't get to use this year. I had my Christmas stuff out, and I had some ideas for Christmas, but I didn't get to use my ideas, and I'm so sorry for that. My ex passing away really floored the kids, and so you know, had to be there for them a lot, and then trying to help get the place cleaned up there so they can put it up for sale. It's massive. They um they had so much stuff, just incredible amount of things. So it wasn't just that my ex had passed away, but that was his stuff. My son lived there for a little while, so there's some of his stuff up there. But um, his mom, my ex's mother, passed away about 3 years ago now, and her her husband passed away about 2 years before that. So there was all of his things there. There was all of Lorraine's stuff there, my ex's, some of my son's things. But my ex's, one of his sisters and one of his brothers, and his brother passed away. And they had all of that stuff too there. And Grandma Hall's, Grandma Edie's, some of Gordon's. Gordon was my ex's father. And Grandma Hall was his mom. But they had several estates in the house that Lorraine just could not part with. It was just memories and respect for those that have passed on, and she was an antique collector. She was a very amazing antique collector. She knew her stuff really well. So it's fun to look and see, what the kids have found, and so I'll go up and help when I can. I'll be more helpful when my son is up there. That'll be better. But in the meantime, I have a lot to do today, and I just wanted to let you know that I am thinking of all of you, and I am so sorry that I've been so sporadic. This last couple of months has been tough. And not just because of him passing away, but because my own health has been up and down lately. And it's just I get very, very tired. So, but my plan, I have big plans for the new year. I'm going to take better care of myself and better care of